Douglas. Douglas, I can't believe you've adopted a dragon lolly in your house.
Douglas, I can't believe you have a dragon maid in your house.
Douglas, you better not be playing with those lollies, Douglas. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Hello.
To whatever fucking episode this is.
This is the 7th episode in an ongoing series.
What year is this?
we basically watch whatever anime we want and try to find secrets and new discoveries to some of our favorite shows.
Oh, no.
We're keeping that. That's it. That's the one. I'm not doing it again. I refuse.
It totally doesn't show that we haven't recorded an episode in like almost 2 months.
We call this segment Awesome Parts.
Just a little rusty. Just a little stupider.
Also, hi, I'm back.
Hello.
Our nice chocolate friend is back.
Anyway, I'm Garb, and 2 states away from me is the Chuckster.
I think I'm a little bit farther, but continue.
I actually pulled up Google Maps
to
find out the setup for that joke, and then immediately forgot.
Yeah, so, it is. I'm like, let me think. I
think it's 3.
3, I think. Yeah.
I think it's
Try
3.
it again. Wait. I'll give you another go. Try it again.
Hi, I'm also here.
And this week we watched
I didn't even get a proper intro. Wow.
Something about
we don't even know where is Pino.
Nope.
Is Pino in the aether right now? Does he just not exist?
I'm still in Peru.
Never turn back. Don't look back, only forward. That's why sharks have no necks.
Okay.
Something about that, right?
It's going
anyway.
Okay, let's
go.
We
watched Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. It's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And where do I go from here? Someone remind me.
Wait, who was hosting? Were you hosting?
Yeah, me. That's why I've been talking, dumbass.
I thought Chuck was.
No, I would be way more angry at you guys.
Well,
I wouldn't be goofing around, my dude.
We have to stay in practice of this, or we're gonna lose our fucking minds.
Why'd you choose it?
Yeah, because it's good, and we all have seen it before, and it'd be easy because we haven't done one of these.
Here's my
Pino didn't.
I only saw 2 episodes prior, and then I kind of just forgot about it.
Really?
Yeah, when you guys recommended it, you said it's a good show. I'm like, okay. I saw the intro. I was like, okay. I saw 2 episodes. I said, okay, and then I forgot about it.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that was like a year ago.
Well, yeah, it came out a year ago.
Yeah, so about a year ago.
It's about a week ago.
But did Pino's mind change after all these years? Find out
on the next episode of this episode.
Okay, see you guys next week. Bye.
Goodness.
Anyway.
Yes?
Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Until I forgot what I was going to say. And just rolled with it. We're going to have to cut so much shit. It's
I'm leaving this all in.
Do we need to restart?
No.
Okay, Garb.
Sharks, no necks. I don't have a neck. I was decapitated and they screwed my head back on.
Kids. I want to hear your first impressions of the show. Garb,
I saw porn of it.
Oh.
Okay, Pino, your turn, I guess.
You guys kept making... so there was once a war on a Discord server, and it was to lutify the lowly dragon. I was against looting the lowly dragon. I said, please do not. They are underage. Technically, they look underage. And so I said, no. And it led me to the show. I don't know.
What about you, Chuck?
Yeah.
I think you were like, "Oh, look at this boob," and I'm like, "What? Why are you showing me this boob?" And then I watched the show, and I'm like, "This show is a lot more than just boob. I like it."
Similar to like Love Live, where you were just like, oh, "I'll watch it for the memes because I hear a lot about it," and you watched it, and you were like, "Oh man, this is great!"
I'm like, "Oh my gosh, it's so good."
You know, that's
yeah.
You know,
that's how I discovered 99% of my anime.
I just saw like art of it on Tumblr. Some of it non-pornographic, mind you.
A very small minority of it.
Okay,
but
you must
I went
insist.
and like I looked at like the tags and I was like, Dragon Maid, okay, and then I looked it up and then I watched it and then I had a good time and I was still watching it like while it was airing, and like seeing the new art whenever like the characters were revealed was really fun. You know, because it's like, oh, you know, now Elma's in. I can't wait to see art of her.
God bless Elma.
So, it was for me. It holds a little more special place in my heart, other than just a good show. Because it was like one of the times, like other than like Dragon Ball, I guess, where like it felt like when the new episodes are coming out. Like,
did you say
like
dragon?
Well, yeah.
Coincidence.
Something about dragon dildos. Bad dragon. That's what they're called. Can that be in the thumbnail? Can a bad dragon dildo be
No.
What did I sign up for?
No. Sorry guys, this is the last episode of the podcast, guys. I hope you liked it while it lasted.
It's just the last one with me in it.
No, it's the last one in general. I'm done.
YouTube won't monetize this anymore.
Yeah. They got the shotgun.
Your leg broke somehow. We got to put you down.
We're sending you to Peru.
So what do you guys think of the art? Because I think it is so colorful, and I really like all of the like gradients. Like you have like a fan art picture pulled up of like specifically to show one of the manga characters to us. But like Luko's hair and like Toru's hair, like they both have like the gradient, and it looks so good. Right?
Yeah, there's a lot of good use of gradient, much like art club last week or 4 weeks ago. That was a long time ago.
Don't break immersion.
Jesus Christ. It's just very pretty. Also, I got DM'd by someone. Who the fuck DM'd me? Stop it. I'm recording a podcast.
While he checks the DMs.
I found it. Okay. Like, one of the things that stands out to me a lot, especially when I'm just watching anime in general, is the backgrounds. The backgrounds in this are like phenomenal. Like,
they're a little more detailed. They're still like watercolory, like that's kind of the typical thing, but they're a little more detailed. And like I could if you showed me a picture of her apartment, like whenever they do like the pictures, like the transition shots, like I could recognize what is supposed to look like her apartment.
Yes.
Just because everything sticks out, and like all the characters, like you could morph them in any way and you'd still be able to recognize them.
I see.
This is not Metroid.
Do you have the screw attack yet?
No. I hope a Metroid sucks your brain out. Oh wait, there's
already
nothing there. Dad jokes.
Well, as to the gradients, I do agree. I like how it feels pretty natural, while also kind of painting a own set of uniqueness to the show, which I appreciate very much.
That was a really smart chain of words. It's
a very, as you guys said, very colorful program.
Well, I didn't say colorful. It was only Garbalax. Please don't rope me in with this buffoon.
Okay, but I appreciate all the color schemes. It just, I don't know. It gives you such a warm feeling without even needing to watch the series.
Yeah, that's true. Like, even if you, like, just saw the art, like, you could tell how colorful it is. Just because of, like, the basis they set up.
That's the smartest I'm ever going to sound on this podcast.
Good
ever.
job. Well, guys, we peaked. It's downhill from here.
It's already happening.
Frankly, I was surprised we even peaked. I thought it was only downhill.
That's true. There's no height of our, like, popularity or, like, enjoyment of the show. It's just been in the negative.
It went like from 0 to -10.
It went from -1 to -30.
There's no views, only dislikes. Yep. More dislikes than views.
Another thing that I want to talk about, actually, on the topic of art, is the animation. Like,
it's so fluid.
It's a slice of life show and whatnot, and you're like, these usually don't have the best animation. This is super nice. Like, especially when there are fight scenes, and you're like, How are there fight scenes in a slice of life? They're fucking dragons. Get over it.
Wait, there's fight scenes?
Yes.
Just a couple. There's not very many.
Yeah, but when those do happen, like when Toru's like face shape shifts into like the dragon face,
especially
fucking
the effects,
phenomenal.
The effects animation are so fucking pretty.
It's very, very nice.
Especially,
and,
I remember
my eyes are kind of fucked up, and like everything's a little weird for me, and like really bright, like contrasting colors like this really stand out to me because it really helps me see. Yes, I cannot see.
Along with the fluidity of
of
the animation, I do love the detail they put in it, especially anytime it comes to Toru's tail. Like, one, I like the detail. Two, I don't like the detail because it's just a little too detailed for me. I don't know. It's like I like it, but I don't like it. Please don't show me your tail.
Well, she took out the poison.
Okay,
it's okay.
But you know what? Yeah, I was poisoned, so, you know.
Grilled
on
tails.
You guys. Well, I'm from the astral plane, and I've never heard of that expression.
Oh no, it's not from the astral plane.
Toru, I thought you said we were having burgers. I've been holding that in, by the way.
I know, I was too. I was like, who's gonna?
God damn it! I'm getting a
come
DM
up to
now.
bat.
Everyone's been getting DMs today.
I don't Garb, just who cares?
It's just funny that like everyone's been getting them.
However,
yeah, it's because we're so popular.
In short, the animation is pretty much a big joy to this show. Yes.
One other question before. Oh, do you have a thing?
No.
I do have another thing.
Go ahead.
I do not.
I was just gonna ask one more question.
Well, I want to talk about the OST.
Well,
like the
we'll
music.
get there next. We'll get there. I want to ask one more thing. What'd you think after watching? Shut your dick hole.
Everyone's so aggressive today.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Guys,
How did you feel after watching the first episode? Do you even remember? I don't remember.
The first time or the second time?
Yeah,
Yes.
what time?
Yes?
Oh.
Okay, well, the first time, I wasn't very much impressed, but that was probably mostly because it was very late at night, and I was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot, and when it's late at night and I'm watching an anime, it's usually hit or miss. The second time around, though, I appreciated the lightheartedness and the whole confusion of, like, what is this person doing here? I didn't do this.
I was drunk.
What's this
dragon?
dragon? What, a dragon?
Person?
Exactly.
Get it out of here.
Get your ass out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when I watched it, I was obvious. It was right after the last episode had aired, and I was like, okay, since it's over, I'm ready to just start it and see how it is. Or I might keep up with it, and it was. I wouldn't say it's like cozy. It was more of a comfortable vibe. I don't know how to really describe it. More or less, like you could feel the heart emanating from the show.
It's just
like,
fun, man.
Yeah,
and it's just something that I could get into and enjoy watching more and more of.
I mean, considering your track record, it fits in line.
It literally slots itself right into like my shit of enjoying my time here, cute girls, and just happiness. Like
There's nothing better. There's nothing better in the world than cute girls.
There's nothing better than cute girls being happy together and also being dragons.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a good time. Also, you said that like there's always an expectation that like slice of life shows aren't gonna have amazing animation, but like the first 3 shows I can think of all have like above average.
Well, yeah, you're thinking of Nichijou, you're thinking of Dragon Maid, and you're thinking of K-On!
You nailed it.
I know. Because
you read me like a book.
I fucking opened you up, turned to page 37, and read the Slice of Life tab from your life.
Heaven's Door.
That was the joke I was gonna make, but I couldn't think of the name.
Add the
Good
counter.
work, guys. No, but like those are definitely like great shows, but they are pretty close to being outliers at this point. Like a lot of average shows on Slice of Life are very minimalist animation, you know, done through character. Like most of the developments through fucking speech, and so how it's mostly talking, so there's not too much to move around in with animation on Slice of Life most of the time. But like if they can go out and do it like they do with this in Dragon Maid, how they do it in Nichijou, how they do it in K-On!, it like
Nichijou also does like its own thing where like they have the exaggerated bits, you know.
Nichijou just like is too good on its own.
Yeah.
And we are going to watch that eventually, so strap yourselves
it's one of my favorites.
I'll be strapping myself in. This will be a first.
Let's go talk about music now, because you didn't hear what we just talked about, but it was bad. So, how about the music, guys?
The opening's really good. I know you like the ending more, but the opening is one of the best songs ever.
I will not knock how good the opening is, which is it's Azora No Rhapsody by Fauna, Fhana. I think it's Fauna.
Dude, I love deers.
And
that's not the thing, is it?
Oh, what a surprise! The same studio that did this also did K-On! So I mean,
yeah,
I think I knew that at one point, but forgot because I'm stupid.
Good job.
They also did Nichijou.
Oh my god!
Well, this explains
what a surprise!
Yeah.
So far, a good track record.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah, I know you did. What about the opening, Garb? Tell me about it, please.
It's great. It's got like all the characters. It's like trippy and weird and stupid, and it's great. You know, that's all I can want in an opening. Is to just it suck it. I don't know. It sucked me in.
Oh, they also did Lucky Star and Free.
Yeah, they did a lot of good stuff.
They're doing Violet Evergarden, which is actually being released right now, which is fucking a beautiful animation.
Is that one of the ones you've been like watching weekly?
No, I have not.
I know there's been a couple, but I haven't gotten around to watching them yet.
There's 3 question mark that I'm watching right now, but I don't care right now because we are talking about music.
Yeah, it's good. I like this anime's "Don't Eat Me" song. That's what they're called now. We decided.
I wrote that in my notes. The "Don't Eat Me" song is great.
Hey, can I give my opinion?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
No.
All right. Bye.
Yes.
Goodbye, Pino.
No. Right. So the first time I saw the show, I kind of I heard the opening and I wasn't really feeling it. The first time. Now, granted, this was a year ago. I was like, "What is this? I'm not this happy. Always.
What's this girly shit?
What is I'm like, what is this?" But
I'm a manly man. I don't watch
this second watch through, I actually I grew to like the opening, which was surprisingly catchy. I kind of hummed myself the song from day to day while I was watching this, so it was pretty fun.
It's in my top 10 hummable openings, much like how I always accidentally do Nichijou plus like Evangelion.
I love the booty shake they do in the opening too.
The what?
The little booty shake they do with everybody.
Yes.
That part's
absolutely.
the best.
At the end of the theme where there's the green bars and then it's just the shots of everyone's butts going from side to side.
That's a good one.
I always dance in my seat because I'm like, yes. This is great.
I like the part where it's Elma singing, but she's also like the sushi line being cut.
Where she's getting chopped off, and then Fafnir comes out as a fucking flower, and I'm like, I love you, my child.
That's how you know it's a good opening. Whenever we can like retell specific parts, and like the parts where all they're like spinning, like T-pose spinning down.
Yeah, there's one thing that I actually want to talk about, but Penny, you can go first since you were talking.
Is it about the guy with the hair and the spinning part?
No.
Okay, because his hair
I know what you're talking about.
His hair is fabulous when he spins around.
Yeah. You're talking about the rocker guy with the green hair, correct?
No, I'm talking about the old man with like the ball.
Okay, yeah, I know.
With only hair on the side.
Yep.
I know what you're talking about.
I want to talk about. So in the beginning, they have Japanese kanji show up, and then characters popping out of it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it actually spells out Miss Kobayashi in Japanese.
Ah.
And so a human pops out of the character. So it's either I have the list open right now. It's either Kobayashi, Saikawa, Shota, or Takia.
Interesting.
Those 4 guys pop up. And then immediately after, the dragon most associated with them has like their little heads. Their heads cut with like you can see their horns. So we have like Toru with Kobayashi, we have Kana with Riko, we have fucking Lukoa with Shota, and then for Takia we have Elma and Fafnir, but like Elma's, her own shit, but I guess that's where they could only fit her.
Yeah.
Makes sense, yeah.
But she don't need no human.
It's the little stuff like that, and and when the dragons come up, they each have their own distinct like background patterns that whenever they're shown in the opening. it follows that in some regard. So I think that's a really cool thing that
it's super polished. Everything about it is just really polished.
It's really
well,
nice.
guys, it's almost like we're going to be saying that this entire fucking podcast.
It's almost like the episodes where we just praise everything. We don't ever discuss anything, and we just are like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's really good. You watch it.
It's like Love Live.
There's more.
Oh, there is?
Bum, bum, bum. Nah, not what I expected, but okay. Let's talk about that ending song.
Oh, boys.
Very catchy, very catchy.
I've been waiting all day to talk about this shit. The ending is better than the opening. I will fucking say it straight out. You can at me all you want, but the ending is so fucking fantastic, and I will listen to that shit all day, every day, and never get tired of it. And you can't point at me and say I'm wrong because it's objectively true.
Did you have all of that written down?
No, that is from my heart, from my soul. I fucking love that song. I have it downloaded on my phone. I listen to it all the time. Like, oh my god, it's called Iskukan Communication, with the voice actors of Toru, Kana, Lukoa, and Elma.
Yeah, you love that shit where like it has the voice actors from the show singing the songs.
Okay, I'm a sucker for that too.
I fucking love it. And then like they each have their own little solo lines in the middle, and they have their little chibi heads and bodies, and then they come up into the foreground if they're singing. And it's so good.
He's so happy.
Yeah,
I like when he's happy.
I'm so happy.
Let's get the record straight, though. I can't point at you because I'm in front of a monitor right now, so I don't know what direction I'd be pointing at.
I can point at your little icon.
Yeah, let's do that.
Angrily.
Well, Seymour. For those of you who don't know, his profile picture is Seymour.
I'll put it up right now.
There it
You're
is.
an odd dragon, but I must say, you are an odd dragon.
You steam a good tail.
Toru, the house is on fire.
No, Kana, that's just my fire breath.
No, Kana, that's just Fafnir.
One of the other things that's really good about the ending, I know I'm slowly taking over this episode.
No, it's fine. You're you going on your like joy rants make me happy. They give me life.
So at the beginning of the ending, it has a calendar motif where it shows a week in the life of all the characters, and it shows like Monday, Tuesday on one screen, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on another. And it's so nice because it shows the everyday life, so it really goes into that slice of life genre that it gives you
a great idea of like the show. If you were just to watch the opening and ending, you would understand a lot about the show.
And there's a lot of good characterization, even with these still images and like chibi style. You can still feel so much of every character that's in it. And like it goes through like a day, kind of. It goes through the week cycle, and then at the end they're flying on their beds, and then they go to sleep. And then the days end, and then they can start it over again. And you watch the next episode. And it's, oh my god, it's catchy.
You're so happy.
So happy. And you know those patterns that I told you about in the opening? They use them again for the end.
Consistency.
It's almost like that would be a good idea.
It's almost
and that they're smart.
It's great.
The people that animated this really care about what they do.
Not like you, Toei.
Whoops.
Take notes, Toei.
Don't shit talk all on Toei, because what we're watching next week is a Toei animation.
We better not.
The movies are good. Just the regular weekly stuff.
That's true.
But
this was also
that's just a theory.
Yeah. But we'll talk about that later next week, because we're going to be posting our next episode next week, a week from right now, which is February 7th. Right now it's February 7th, and we're posting the next one on February 14th.
We are?
Yes.
Wow.
I thought we did these 2 weeks.
No, but we're catching up because our Peruvian friend didn't show up last time.
We don't have a reason to do that.
So Kobayashi is the main character of the show. And
no, we're talking about the summary plot first.
Yeah, I actually wanted to go over that real quick.
Sure.
So,
go, kid.
what happens is, there's a girl. She goes out drunk. She's a programmer. She goes out, and there's a dragon. She's like, hey, you're a fucking dragon. She's like, yeah, I am. And then they go home together, and they're happy. And then there's another dragon. She's a little purple lolly. And then there's another one who's black, and he looks mean, but he plays Dark Souls. And then he gets along with the human friend. And then they go live together, and he plays, like, World of Warcraft or some shit. And then there's Elma, who's really cute. And she eats.
And she eats a lot.
She's also indecisive.
But it's okay. That makes her adorable. And there's Lukoa, the big booby, who has a small child, and she harasses him. And that's about it.
Harass me.
What a lucky child. But anyways.
And I knew you people would say that.
You know that? God, anything. I wish that were me. Meme.
What do you mean, you people?
Are you people including me?
Okay.
If that's what you're implying.
Because you got to change that to a W, my friend.
And Nick fell.
Oh my god, my dick did fall off though. But the show is good. It does have an overarching plot, but it's good enough that you can come in on any episode really and kind of be able to follow it, which is really nice, especially like if like Garb was, if you were watching it during the release period, you wouldn't have to like brush up. There's no
lore.
There's no last time on Dragon Ball Maid.
Dragon Ball Maid. Yeah, okay. I can agree with that.
Dragon Ball Maid. Goku in a Maid outfit. Fighting Vegeta in a Maid outfit.
And another Maid outfit. Them just screaming.
And then Bulma comes in and is like, get to cleaning, you two. And they're like, oh, okay.
Someone mod Fighter Z.
Guys,
and like instead of a Kamehameha, he uses a vacuum cleaner.
God.
Guys, this is your homework. You better get on it.
Okay.
Please. One of the criticisms I've seen online of this show, to just completely, horribly transition while I readjust how I'm sitting, is that there isn't much of an overarching plot. And some people really didn't like that. It didn't sit well with them.
Well, like, that's how it was in the manga. Well, like, I know that's not a defense for it, really, but it's staying true enough to the manga that you can tell. And like, there's still an overarching plot. Like, there's still bits and pieces from each episode that comes back later, especially with, like, talking about, like, Toru's parents. That comes in on the last episode. Oh, yeah, spoiler warnings, everyone. And it just... There's a bunch of bits and pieces that you can remember from earlier episodes that has a certain feeling and need to remember for other episodes. But it's not super serious. It's not you're fucking watching, I don't know, a story anime. JoJo Part 3. And all of the 73 episodes.
And I think that's kind of part of the problem. Like, people are watching all these anime, like, shows coming out, expecting to be, like, blown away, like, oh, the animation, or, oh, what a cool story. But, you know, it's okay to just relax a little bit. Just have, like, a chillax, a nice, happy feeling show to watch, you know?
Get a cup of tea, sit down, put some Dragon Maid on.
Eat some Dragon Tail, you know?
Dude, Dragon Tail?
Yo,
it's all about that Dragon Tail.
Give me that stone.
I like the two-headed one.
So we can.
I wish it.
Yes, dude, I love the two-headed one.
When's the Dragon Tail Dragon Maid crossover?
God.
Could you say that again, Pino?
No. I'm done.
Well, guys, guess what? You're gonna hear it again. I'm gonna take everything out besides that, so you're gonna hear it now.
All right.
Thank God.
Oh, hey, Kobayashi.
Bless you.
There you go, okay.
I don't want to make you do stuff, but if you're saying you're gonna edit, that's all on you.
Well, because that's just funny.
Amazing.
Awesome.
I mean,
I looked up online. There is no Dragon Maid Dragon Tales crossover, and that's a fucking shame and a half right there.
Okay, so that's two things we need. We need
so
Fighter
guys,
Z, but it's Maid.
We need Maid Fighter Z, and then we need a Dragon Tales Dragon Maid crossover. Either all the characters from Dragon Tales are wearing Maid outfits, or B, all the Dragon Maid characters say the little chant for Dragon Tales. What's the dragon?
Dragon.
You know the one. It's like I wish upon the scale.
I don't.
That I was
it's
open
been
on an empty
decades.
dale.
What is it? I have the open. Oh wait, is it to fly with dragons? What the fuck? I don't know. Whatever. Who cares?
Who gives a shit?
We were talking about openings or anime. Was it? No,
we were talking
I
about
was gonna
plot.
Unless Pino had anything to input, I was just gonna like go over all the main characters real quick. Like just talk about them one by one. So let's just start off with, especially like this is a good preemptive thing for best girl.
Whoa, we don't know what's happening next.
And for any of you guys who are still hesitant about the show, we can just describe these characters, see if you like them, so you can give it a watch or something.
This will probably be the thing for you. You know, it's a good show if you like Love Live and the other bullshit.
If you like anything, really. If you enjoy being happy, you will enjoy the show.
Okay.
If you don't like being happy, you still might like it because that's like me.
You might still like the show because there's a lot of boobies.
Yeah, there's the boobaroos. I do like those.
But with our first character, there is a lack of boobs.
There's a badonkadonk.
Well, you see, it's all about like relativity, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
there's
the
levels.
boobs
There's
wouldn't
levels
look so
for every
big
character.
if there weren't some with the smaller boobs. You understand?
Yeah.
It's
a nice
it's balance in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know how there has to be like balance in the Force, like the Jedi and the Sith. There has to be small boobs and big boobs.
And our chosen one of the week
how it
is Kobayashi.
Yeah, and she's the lead character, who we're going to talk about first. So good job, thank you for that transition there.
I tried 3 times. It didn't work.
I had to go on that speech. You understand, right?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, I'm glad.
Do
Thank you
understand?
Yes.
I am. she's a programmer, Miss Kobayashi. She has a maid dragon. She also really likes maids, and that's what her and her coworker bond over, is wanting a maid when he goes into his otaku mode.
But we'll talk about him later.
Yeah, but
Kobayashi's just a good character. She has a good heart, but sometimes she just is.
She's
tired.
like me. Sometimes she just really wants to drink.
She's a lot like you. She just wants to drink.
I really like her design. Like, it's simple. Yeah. It's like not too like over the top compared to like other like main characters.
It's such a good contrast.
Yeah, it's
like
just
everything
normal.
about her.
And it kind of fits in with the whole, there's dragons here. I'm not
also,
a dragon.
Her Chinese, or not Chinese, fucking what am I saying? The Japanese voice actor was also in Maid in Abyss, which I fucking love. You should watch Maid in Abyss right the fuck now, because it is one of the most beautiful things I've seen in my life. I'm going on a tangent. Also, she was in Miraniki for some reason.
Interesting.
I didn't know that. Anyway, Kobayashi's good. I like her a lot. She's great. She was also in Naruto for some reason.
I'm surprised about her.
Sure
wait. She was Kakashi.
She's Kakashi?
What?
Awesome.
She's Kakashi.
No, impossible. Kakashi's probably like the kid Kakashi or something.
No, it has the normal picture of Kakashi.
Okay, if you say
Main character from Naruto Shippuden.
Nice.
Shippuden? That joke's never been made.
I'm actually very happy that Miss Kobayashi's 25, because I thought she was older, meaning she would die. But, spoilers, I didn't want her to die too soon, you know?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, so I'm happy that she's a young, healthy, well, maybe not healthy in the liver area, but a nice, healthy young woman living on her own.
She's decent. She's okay.
She's okay. She's 25.
Anyway,
2 years left.
Miss Kobayashi's maid is a dragon named Toru. She's got some pretty decent knockers on him.
She's also a dragon.
Can we rank the boobs, like the boobs out of 10?
I'd give her if it's out of 10, I'd give her a C plus, maybe.
All of them are going to be 10 out of 10 for me.
I'd give her D for dragon.
Ooh.
Get it? Because that's a joke from the show. I'm bringing it back around, guys.
I would give all of them 10 out of 10 because they're all good for their own reasons.
Everyone is allowed.
Yeah.
Everyone, even real life. Everyone.
I'd say she's the one with the most natural looking chesticles. They're not too big. They're not too small. But they're not small enough like you'd walk outside and see your neighbor. You're like, okay, that's not normal. But it's still in the reasonable area.
What are you talking about,
Pino,
neighbor?
Wait. Can we deconstruct this for a minute?
I don't have neighbors.
So, Pino, you're saying... So, I get that these boobs are not too big, but not too small. But then you said they're not too small because you can go out and say hello to your neighbor. Explain this to me, please.
So like,
I want to understand, but I physically do not know what that means.
so what I meant is like these chesticles.
You could just walk outside.
You could
and
walk
see
outside
those.
and you would it wouldn't be like something normal you'd see, but it wouldn't be something like
You're strange, man.
bad.
Well, Pino, you're a strange man, but you
But I
rate a
must
good
say-
breast.
I see.
Next person, well, Toru, she cooks her tail a lot, and Kobayashi doesn't want any of that
She just
bitch.
wants to bang Kobayashi, man.
There's a lot of sexual tension, but not really tension as much as it's just lust, I guess.
just
These-
like us.
These dragons are crazy, but
They're a bunch of crazy. They
They're
go around.
very-
They go around a bunch of shenanigans.
burning towns, eating tails, all that stuff. Oof.
Dude, fairy tales.
I wish someone would cook their tail for me.
Whew. I have
Cut off
sad
your
news
cat's
for you.
tail.
We don't have tails.
We have
We have
tailbones.
vestigial
We're-
ones.
Hey,
Yeah,
tails.
we have we have tailbones. Where'd they go? We cooked them all. Come on.
Okay.
Oh
you got
my
me.
god. Adam and
Guys.
Eve, more like Dragon and Steve.
No. The next sentence that's coming out of my mouth might anger some.
Go for it, my
Her
man.
personality is not one that I like per se. Like it's
Yeah, no.
it's good, but like
Yeah, no, she's-
I couldn't put up with her for 5 hours straight. I would
very-
probably punch her.
It's a very flawed character, but that's what makes it kind of believable, I guess. I would say.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well,
I
not
mean-
only that, but she's a dragon. She's not used to human culture.
you're right.
That's true. She's like, oh, this is a car. It's magic.
Okay. Well, I guess you bring up a good point, but still, Toru might be a hit or miss for some.
I see
Yeah.
what you mean. Yeah.
I
She could-
still say like a hit, like for sure.
I don't know, man. You have
I'd
weird
say-
taste in girls. You're gross.
I don't think so.
Especially
You're a
considering
stinky
she's a
boy.
dragon. So.
You know who else is a dragon? The next character we're talking about, Kana.
Ooh.
Don't fuck this one
Look
though.
at
You
that.
probably know
You'll go
her.
to jail.
Look at that
You'll go to
transition.
jail.
Know her from the Knuckles meme that's already worn out.
Or any meme with a dragon
Or-
lily.
Yeah.
Or
There's some really
just-
funny gifs of her.
or just a good character.
Yeah. But I mean,
What-
she's kind of got her own meme status here.
Yeah, she's like she eats things. and she
She's the
looks
one with
delicious.
the nice white and like pink and purple design. The small childlike.
She uses very
dragon.
soft colors.
Yes.
in her color
The
palette.
gothic Lolita look
Yes.
is what she has.
And I
It's
actually,
very
I
nice.
really like the look. It's very cute. It's very
It's
it's
just so
pleasing to the eye.
detailed that I feel so bad for the animators. Because there's so much to do there.
I do love like her design, and we didn't really talk about this in Toru, but the dragons all have horns,
Yeah.
which is like Toru's, kind of looks natural with her hair. You see her all the time. Kana's is fucking adorable. Just her
Yes.
little like whoop things.
They went out
Once-
of their way to make this like as cute as possible.
I agree.
Or like the original designs,
And
Yeah, the manga artist, a la what's the fuck's his name?
shout outs to
I have it right here. Authors, Cool Q Shinja.
nice.
Sure. We'll just call
Yeah.
him Cool
Cool.
Q.
Hey, what's
Cool
up, cool?
Call
Q?
him Cool.
Cool Q.
I wish my name had Cool in it.
Cool.
I'm
If you're
pretty
listening
awesome.
to us, we love your show. Well,
Cool. I fucking love your manga. I'll tell you.
Yeah, Chuck
It's fucking-
read the manga. He's our resident manga man.
I'm the resident fucking nerd.
nice.
We're like,
But I will say, even though in most of the pictures you probably see of Kana, she's a little. Her face is like probably in a bee face, like just very, very inanimate. She's actually one of the most colorful characters in the series. She's very expressive.
there's a lot of good reactions out of her. Also,
Very
Garb,
much.
you said you were gonna call me something, and then you stopped because Pino was talking. I really want to hear what that was.
I wanted to
You were-
bury that.
you're gonna have to censor it.
Let's
fucking-
continue.
Let's okay. Next character.
There's a reason I stopped myself, you see. Next one is we're going a little weird order here, but Rico, Kana's little
Rico.
friend.
I don't think that's weird. I think that's a logical
Yeah,
step.
it's a good segue. She's forehead.
She's
girl.
funny. She's
Yeah,
she's sort of
She's like the Jax films of this anime.
how
Because of the
'Cause
forehead.
The forehead.
Jack, if you're listening to
I
us,
see.
I'm from Maryland as well.
Jack, I love you. Please subscribe.
if there's anything, if he were to listen to this, just please send us all a piece of the fursuit you're gonna wear at the awards.
But
don't wash it.
Go ahead.
So we're talking about Riko. She fucking has an orgasm every time she touches Kana, and that was
like
a bit
me with
weird.
any girl.
Now, what I appreciate of Riko's character is that she was kind of like the antagonist for like just a little bit, right?
Yeah, for a brief moment.
But like as most kids are, you know, they bug each other for
Kids
no
are
reason.
fucking losers. I hate
Well,
kids.
you could say that, but you know, they don't know their place in the world, and once they meet someone to put them in the correct place, you know, then they become a very, you know, likable character.
She's sort of the, like, she is to Toru, or she is to the Kobayashi
Kana.
is like, she's like the Toru to the Kobayashi, as like Riko is to the Kana.
Yes. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I like that.
It's just weird that they're children.
Yeah. It's very questionable.
But they're both girls, so it's
well,
okay.
They're still children, though. That's the thing.
You
but
know,
also,
the Japanese have this thing about
But also,
What thing?
I think
Go on.
they like the humor in places in which you know people overseas probably find it in a very odd manner. You know, as
Yeah,
well,
that's true.
I'm just saying that
Cultural
whenever
thing.
the scene where Kano was over Riko and it looked very sexual, and then they left, and then Riko asked, "Man, what Kano was gonna do to me?" And then they pop into a scene with Kana speaking to a window. You can't hear her, and then it pops to the other side of the window where she is, and then she just says "dragon style,"
Ooh.
and I was like, "Oh boy, this is."
Well, you know that's just a fighting style, right? You know, Bruce Lee invented that in. What was that?
That was
Garb,
like
can
a
we hear
boing
the-
noise.
Garb, can we get that one more time? Okay, thank you.
And that's our cue to leave that subject as is.
Let's go to Shota next.
Shota.
No,
Shota's-
Luca was next.
No,
you dummy.
but they're both children.
Yeah. you know.
Yeah, but
Go-
like Luca.
Go to Shota. Okay, Shota's a small child who has purple hair. He's a magician boy.
Yes.
He thinks that he summoned Lucoa, but he kind of did.
He did, but he's also very small.
He thinks
And-
she's a demon.
Also, can I just say, so Kana and Riko's in 3rd grade.
Yes.
Shota's in 5th grade. What?
Yes. Yeah,
What?
I mean, I can see that.
Excuse me.
It's just that he's very small and timid, okay?
Yeah.
It's not
you
his
know.
fault.
It's not his fault. His parents are better mages than he is. You know.
That's true.
It's just the way life is.
Why doesn't he use some magic to beef up?
Because you know what, you bring up a good point.
Because
He's-
you can't artificially make gains, my dude.
You're right. Also, you can't
Says
really grow up when
you?
you're a 5th grader.
Excuse me, I'm probably the most physically fit out of all you fucks.
Yeah.
I could
probably
take
true.
you on in a toe wrestling match.
I don't want to touch your feet. That's
Actually,
fucking
no, I
disgusting
couldn't because
to
I
me.
had foot surgery. I wouldn't be able to. Never mind.
Now Shota,
Okay.
he's I don't know. As
He's a little
character,
squeamish.
He's a little squeamish. He brings humor to. He brings a nice, funny side to the show. But like, I wish there was a little bit more, like, kind of growth to show.
I wish he became
Yeah.
more of like a strong character than
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, because he has the room to grow.
There's definitely the room to grow, but there's no growth with him
Exactly.
particularly.
He doesn't fill any of that area that they left where he could develop.
Yeah, there's a large-breasted woman slot where he could have grown into, but he did not.
I've seen plenty of
Speaking of
fan art.
large-breasted women, let's talk about Lucoa,
Lucoa,
the little
also
demon
known
that,
as
Shota summoned.
Sokoto.
the quote-unquote little demon.
She's
I
got
like
big
her.
boobs.
I do like her. I like her eyes.
Yeah.
You don't see it a lot because her eyes are usually closed, much like Brock from Pokemon.
Her hair's
But,
really nice.
Yes.
Her hair's really fucking good.
That's
and then
that's
she
the
kind-
gradient I actually think of when I think of the show. I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. That's like
from
the,
the
most
yellow
iconic
to green
one.
to blue. I love it.
Mhm.
It's so pretty.
And like
It's just so colorful, man. It makes me so happy.
and her horns are like very just normal. They kind of look just fucking. They're just like Toru's a bit, but just like a bit darker.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they're good though. I like them. And she wears a hat a lot, and I like it because it just looks cool.
It makes it
Yeah.
look like it's just
It
part
looks
of the hat.
normal.
Yeah.
And then she wears very skimpy clothing.
She's trying to keep the sun out of her eyes that she doesn't open.
That's the bit, and it's funny.
Exactly.
Because she always gets dragged away because she's basically naked half the time.
I like how
Like
carefree
the beach episode.
this character is. She's just like doesn't really care so much. She's just in it for the memes, kind of.
We can
like
she also calls fucking Shota, like she calls him Shota baby, but it sounds like it's fucking Austin Powers.
Shota baby.
Shota baby, and I'm like, ah!
Oh, you.
Every time I hear that, I just fucking think of Shota baby.
Taru wasn't there. Take me to the fair.
Oh man. But yeah.
Wow, I did not expect an Austin Powers reference to come out today.
Yeah.
Dude, we've made it. Here we are.
Exactly.
But I like her character a lot. She's
fun.
She's kind
We
of
can
bubbly.
all take a lesson out of her book of just being chill, man.
Be chill. She's kind of bubbly, goes life her own way, and she's just like, kind of relaxed, but also gets flustered at times, and that's good.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very
They're
good.
all very, they all have their own, things that are believable, that are somewhat human, relative to real life, not just the other humans in the show.
But the one character that relates to our lives
Fafnir
goes by the name of Fafnir. Let's start with this boy.
This man is a spooky boy, and I love him.
He's scary, but he has a soft spot for his human that he hangs out with, which is, as I mentioned before, Kobayashi's coworker. And
Takia, if that's what you're looking for, his name.
Takia is his name.
Sure. And he also likes playing video games, as was introduced to him. He found out he likes video games.
Yeah,
and
He
then
found out he likes Dark Souls.
Yeah, basically. If you look carefully, they're playing Dark Souls. I don't care what you say.
it's straight up Dark Souls. Yeah, there's
He
no
got
question.
fucking murked by a mimic, and I giggled.
Yeah. He got tatsued, man.
So,
Across the
Fafnir,
entire room.
at first glance, just kind of fills in the whole, hey, he looks like a butler character. But he's not a butler. He just likes to dress like a gentleman, and he looks pretty
He's
cool.
also a little bit of our Shadow the Hedgehog character.
He's like,
He looks a little edgy. And he's just looking for that damn fourth chaos element.
Ow, the edge. Exactly,
If you look at him, my eyes get cut of the edge.
Exactly. He's very, I don't know, he's very, I guess, straightforward with people. He'll,
He's very much kill all the humans type of guy.
And he's one
He's Bender.
Dude!
I can't do it.
I'll make my own Dragon Maid with blackjack and hookers. Actually, forget the Dragon Maid.
Hey, baby, you wanna kill all humans?
But he's actually the only dragon character that doesn't have visible horns on him.
He's also the most dragon-like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But also, he's fucking that dragon that just protects all of his gold.
Exactly. He's just a greedy.
That's
He's
his
a greedy
character.
boy.
Yeah,
But I can
he's
respect that.
Mm-hmm.
I can come to terms with that.
In a capitalistic society such as the United States, of
Dude,
course, you need to save money.
down with capitalism.
Whoa there. This is a family show.
And anarchy. Yeah. Let's do it.
Seize the means of production.
But what's interesting
Seize the means of anime production.
is his.
Go ahead, I'm done making terrible jokes.
Is his roommate, which we mentioned earlier, by the name of what's his name? I forgot. Takia.
He's Kobayashi's coworker.
But
I like him a lot.
he's a
good
programmer
guy.
by day, but a weeaboo by night. If there was a contender for a fourth weeaboo, he would probably fire all of us and take the show over.
He's already on the podcast. Honestly, that's just how qualified he is.
That's an actual picture.
He's all
me.
of us.
Yeah, he's all of us. Takia's our new character.
I would like to read an excerpt from the wiki that Pino posted.
Ah, yes.
Once he reverts to his otaku self, he dons a pair of glasses with swirls on the lenses and somehow develops buck teeth. His voice also gets a bit more high-pitched, too.
That is my favorite part.
I really like how they've portrayed drunk in otaku.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's for the two quote unquote main humans, I guess you would say, of Kobayashi and
the adults.
Takia. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I like that as well. I remember, I don't know if it was the same for you guys, but I thought he was like a love interest for...
They seem to try to hint at that.
Yeah.
I think they kind of teased it, but then after a while you're just like, no.
Oh no, he can't find love.
It's Takia X Fafnir for life, dude. That's my ship of the day.
No, he likes
really, if anything,
like
if anyone's gonna rub vag, it's gonna be Kobayashi and Toru.
Courtesy of Chuck, our ship of the day is Fafnir and Takia. Send all your regards to funkyanimePodcast@gmail.com. I'd like to hear your responses.
Interesting.
Thank you.
All right.
Now, one more thing before we get to the best bit.
No, but we still have more characters. What the fuck are you talking about?
We have 2 more.
What? Those are all the main ones.
No.
Who else?
What do you?
We got Elma.
Elma's world.
Oh, you see, on my list, I put Elma before Makoto and Fafnir. That's why I forgot.
Well, because it's hard to place her in between everything. You know, I guess we could have.
Well, I went the logical jump from children to the abuser, to the related to the abuser, then to the roommate of the abuser, then the worker of the roommate of the friend of the abuser.
It would have made more sense to introduce the coworker first, though, like I did on my list.
No, well, your list is bad.
But remember, if you want to leave your opinions, leave them down in the comments section. We'd love to read them.
Nah, sure.
Okay, I'll read them.
It's like screaming into the void. You can scream, but God won't hear you.
But Elma. Yes.
Well, guys, guess what? I have a fucking fire drill happening right now. Let me put on my goddamn pants.
Oh, another one?
Yeah.
Elma.
Was there one just the other day when we were playing PUBG?
Yep, you guys can sit here and talk more amongst yourselves. I'm probably going to cut this part out.
All right.
I'm putting on pants right now.
It's cool.
Technical difficulties. Whoa, was that...
Okay, guys, welcome back. The fire didn't kill me, unfortunately.
It's okay, Toru has left the building.
Yeah, Toru, the source of the fire. But don't worry, Elma saved the day. So...
God bless Elma.
God bless Elma.
God bless Elma. Let's talk about her.
Didn't we do a little bit? She's great. She has one singular horn, different from everyone else. Every other Dargon.
Mm-hmm. She's like a unidargon.
She's the unidargon, and
she can hide it
cute.
well. She hides it.
Yeah,
well.
she's fucking adorable, and I love her so much.
Me too.
Anyway, the next little... God damn it.
Guys, is it hot in here?
Yes.
Is it hot in here?
Yes.
I don't. Why would
it's the fire?
Are you sure it's the fire? Could it?
I think so.
Could it be the next segment?
I don't know. I don't.
The opinions and on the show as a whole section.
Dude, that's my favorite section.
Dude, I love that. Cue the music.
Dude,
there's no music for this part.
Oh,
you idiot!
Whoops.
There's no section for this.
I guess
I wanted to just go over if you had a favorite episode or specific part.
Well, guys, guess what? Welcome to the 6th edition of Who's the Best Grill, the part of the podcast where each contestant puts forward the best choice of best grill for the episode and do get out for the title of Best Grill. Today, our contestants are Pino, Garb, and myself. Who are you each advocating for? Pino,
I am voting for Miss Kobayashi.
Pino?
I'm voting for Miss Booby Lady. I mean, Miss Quetzalcoatl. I mean, Miss... I can't pronounce the short name
Lukoa?
either. Lukoa, thank you.
And I, obviously, am going for Elma because she's fucking great. Hey, guess what, guys? The music's still playing right now.
Oh, wow, I love this song.
We got through it pretty quick this time. Pino didn't ramble on and try and do anything.
You rushed us before, so we didn't go before the music stopped.
Well,
so I wanted to go through it quick.
It's fucking Pino, always.
God damn it, Pinata.
Pinata, I can't believe you. Okay, who wants to go first?
I think maybe Garb should go first. He picked the show.
All right. Well, Miss Kobayashi, despite being the lead girl, she's still her own little thing. She's a little timid. Mm-hmm. She's honest. Mm-hmm. She's cute. She's real, man. She's not about no bullshit.
Garb.
I like some no bullshit girls. What?
Garb. Anime isn't real.
He got you there. And guess what? No one can get that perfect red hair right except for her.
That's honestly true, though.
Also, my profile pic on Discord is currently Kobayashi, so I thought it was appropriate.
Hey, wait a second. That's not from the anime.
No, it's porn.
No, you're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say yes.
God damn it. Okay. Keep talking about Kobayashi. Sorry, I had to throw a wrench into your operation.
No, I mean that was pretty much it. She's just real.
She's real. I must admit, she is real.
Mm-hmm.
She's
like
a no
me.
bullshit. She drinks.
She gets sick of her job because sometimes it's bullshit.
The thing is about that's why she's not the best girl, because she reminds me too much of you, and I already have to put up with you enough that I wouldn't be able to put up with her too.
God
it's
damn
one
it.
or the other. I would definitely pick Kobayashi over
right
you.
in the heart.
But it's true. You're like, there's so many similarities. Like, she needs glasses. You need glasses. She hates her life. You hate your life.
Garb wears glasses?
I used to. I have to wear contacts now.
Oh, you need them.
Yeah, I just think that Kobayashi, even though is a good character, like, don't get me wrong, she's great. Still don't think she's the best.
She's the glue for the show, though. That's what you've got to understand.
Yeah, she's glue, but that doesn't make her the best.
She's the butter on the toast, my friends.
Well, who's the toast?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that answer yet.
What about you, Chuck? I bet you have a fucking paragraph.
Surprisingly, I only have a couple points written down, but then I can go from my heart and my soul.
But those points are 5 sentences long.
Go for it.
Each point is 5 seconds long. Well, Alma is fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
And you know why she's great? Because she reminds me of me.
Oh, there we go.
We're all narcissistic today.
Which might seem very fucking narcissistic, but, like, she enjoys eating. Like, she fucking let her basically arch nemesis go because she got a fucking bag of sweet rolls, and that's great.
So buttery that it
fucking love it.
Mouth.
Someone stole your sweet roll.
She's like fucking. She works super hard. Like she's integrating into human society.
I see.
Probably the best out of every character, I would think.
I'll give her that.
Yeah, that's true. Except maybe Kana. Kana's pretty good.
Kana's a small child, though. She doesn't know life. She doesn't know the hassles of real life and getting paid and not having money.
I'll give you that. She is a very hard worker, but
and she learns she learns very quickly. She fucking learned how to code in like one day, which is like
she's a dragon. Dragons have bigger brains and boobs.
Well, it doesn't seem like that with fucking Toru.
I don't understand her tail though.
Her tail's fucking great.
Is she like a water dragon?
Yeah, well, she's from the Harmony faction. So like
that's why her tail is like that. Okay.
That's like the design choice. I feel like
we don't like that kind here. Just kidding.
Disgusting.
Well, because like we didn't talk about this before, but Toru's in the Chaos faction, so that's kind of why she's more like scaly, I would think, and like more rough around the edges. But then Elma's design is a lot smoother and like flowing, kind of like peacefulness and water and stuff like that. That's how I fucking That's how I give myself the benefit of that one. She's very fucking cute. Like,
oh, absolutely.
No argument.
Goddamn,
No
well, let me tell you. And
I'll
like,
tell you what, that girl is cute.
That damn dragon is fucking adorable.
She's not like overly. She's not overly booby. Like
it's very.
Girls.
It's very classy. There's like, albeit some of her outfit is a bit revealing at times, but you know what? I appreciate
you gotta
that.
show what you got transformed into.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes
She has glasses, which is great.
Okay.
She's very cute. I love it.
So does Kobayashi.
Yeah, but Kobayashi has square glasses.
You're stinky.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she does. She wears them at work.
Oh, yeah.
Also, she works. She's the only dragon that's contributing back to society.
What are you talking about? Toru has a job.
No,
As Maid.
Yeah, she's not contributing back to society, though.
Yes, she is.
How is she?
She's making someone who is contributing happy.
Okay. Sure, I guess. She's very thankful. She always, like, thanks people. She made the charm for Kobayashi.
Yeah.
Because she was helping her so much at work, which is a good attribute. She's very innocent. Like, she's she's like trying her hardest and doing her best.
She's not trying to molest everyone like all the other dragons.
You know what?
Which I appreciate.
You are,
even though I would let her molest.
You are convincing me that she is good, but.
And then she's very level-headed. Like I guess she would be one of the most level-headed, along with Luco, I would guess.
But
it'll be a minute, Pino. He's still got 7 other points to go over.
No, I'm actually like wrapping this bitch up. And she's like, I think the only dragon that doesn't have like some crazy ass hair. But it's very good. I love her a lot. She's great. She's my favorite.
But
hey, Pino.
I was waiting for it.
Pino, you can go now.
But your silly dragons are nothing compared to a goddess.
A former goddess.
Well, okay. Well, technicalities, okay. But you know, former semantic, yeah. But yeah, no, former goddess. So she's a tier above the rest, even though due to some unfortunate events, she had to
We all make mistakes.
We all make mistakes.
Well, she couldn't hold her liquor is what happened.
Oof, and boy, was that her downfall. But who else is as supportive as Luco, right? I mean,
who else molested a small child?
Well, no, she's just trying.
She doesn't mean to.
She just doesn't know how to act in the human world. Just like our friend Toru, just like our friends.
It seems like she has a pretty normal time, unless it's with the child that she enjoys to molest.
Well, some families are not very touchy-feely. I guess her family was a little touchy-feely. That's probably not a good thing that the family was touchy-feely. Maybe not with a child. But hey, the child rejects her either way, so it's okay.
Pino's secretly the star of this whole show.
Anyways, she's always at the kids' games. She's got 2 wonderful different eyes. Look at.
She's a mom.
I do fucking love her eyes. Her
the
eyes
green
are,
eye is what I fell for.
Some of the best.
And the other eye probably hypnotized me to choose her.
Yeah, it's true.
She can be conservative at times. That one time she was wearing like that sweater. I was like, that is the best design, even though I don't mind the other design as well. She's
understandable.
She is the wisest. She knows everybody. She knows the dirt on everybody. She's like always talking with Miss Kobayashi, being like, oh, you better watch out for Toru. She's always been like that. She's like the elder god of the realm.
She's wise.
Boobs.
She's beautiful.
Okay, that's all I gotta say.
I don't know. I just feel that she's.
I think you're wrong.
A bit out there,
What do you mean by out there?
Like her boobs are out there, is what I'm saying.
Okay, so you're anti-feminist. No, let her express herself.
I'm not saying that she shouldn't express herself. I'm just saying that she's just crazy.
Okay, I give you that.
She's just, I don't know. None of these characters are bad. Don't get me wrong. But Elmo's the best.
Oh, one of the suggestions we got. We'll
guys,
go over
guess
this
what?
real quick.
Hey guys, so that was our main argument discussion. But if you want to send us any emails about this, which we've actually gotten. It took us 6 fucking episodes. Congratulations. Wait, is this 6 or 7?
How could they not show the Don Patch's best girl?
This is 6. I don't know. I don't think anyone watched that episode, Pino. I hate to break it to you.
I don't think any of us.
That was one of the best ones too.
It was very good. But so we have an email from Istuk.
I usually call him Ishtuk.
I always said it in my head as Ishtuk.
Yeah, same.
Ishtuk. I guess that works. So he wrote. When the best grill section is discussed, arguments are only made for and against each grill. But he spelled grill Grrrl. Okay.
Well, it's because you gotta enunciate. The second R is silent, but it's there. Girl. So it's like in Latin America, grill.
Girl. It's like Mr. Dink trying to say girl. Girl.
My grill.
Doug girl.
Continue.
Would it add to the discussion if everyone included a brief rundown of their ideal date they would take their best growl on?
Oh boy.
This time spelled Growl on, based on the features that make these ghouls, spelled Ghouls, the best.
I love Ishtuk.
Brett bless Ishtuk. So let's go through that, shall we? This seems like an interesting thing, and if it works out, we might do this for the rest of time.
I would take Miss Kobayashi out on a nice little coffee date. Just a little local place.
You're a liar. You take her to a pub.
No.
Okay.
Not yet. That's the third date.
No,
Not
third
third.
date.
Got too real. Went into my mojo there. I can't explain all my secrets.
You're like, I didn't swipe
explained.
left. Let's have some coffee.
Garb's secrets. Let's discover secrets and
Let's
Easter
boot
eggs
up
of
the
some of our
analysis
favorite
machine.
Boop boop.
You know how like their analysis machine like doesn't make any noise because it's optimized. That's ours.
Ours is diesel fueled. Like you have to fucking pull the chain to get it started. It takes a couple pulls, and even then it's like spitting out gross smoke, and you can only have it on for like 5 minutes or else it'll overheat and explode. That's ours.
Sometimes the tank will flood and it gives it problems. It's not a good time for anyone.
It's we really don't crank that thing on too much for our own good.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Okay, Pino, but what about your day?
My date? Well,
yeah. What about yours?
Well, I like to start things off by going over and picking her up from that house, and now I'll whisper to Shota. I'll be like, "Hey, don't worry, I'll take her off your hands for you for a little bit," and he'll be like, "Okay, thanks, demons."
That's smart. You're thinking ahead.
Yeah.
You're thinking of like you're getting in with the family too, so they'll like you.
So I can inherit the family business. Anyways. Take her to a nice little park. She's carefree, right? I'm pretty sure she likes nature walks and whatnot. You know, we'll hang out at like
she spread civilization.
The most popular park. I don't know what it is in Japan. Let's just call it Japan Park. We'll call it Japari Park.
Japari Park.
We'll be singing la 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 la.
I knew it.
Anyways, and since she really likes to like nurture and like she's like all touchy feely, we'll probably be holding hands, only holding hands on the first day,
Oh, that's scandalous.
She'll talk.
You don't hold hands until after sex. Come on, that's way too fucking
Not
fast,
until
man.
marriage. Anyway, just have a nice conversation. I like going slow at it. So I'll talk. I'm a good listener, so I'll just listen to what she has to say for wisdom. Sit down at a park bench, buy her some ice cream, buy her some more food, probably buy her a sweater because I don't want anybody staring because I'm staring and I'm probably gonna be distracted.
Understandable.
Buy a sweater just so that we're all normal. I'll buy 2 sweaters because I'm probably freezing, and we'll have a good time. Just a nice little walk.
Yeah, that seems like a fun day.
It's also because I'm broke. Anyways,
I was gonna make a joke about you like to take it slow, but yet in the bedroom you go a little bit too fast. It's a little bit too early.
Okay, that's only because we were playing Mario Kart 8, and you guys picked damn Excitebike. Always.
You guys were the ones that picked Excitebike over and over again, and only picked my stages like 3 times.
This family's falling apart. Please.
You like mentioned Mario Kart, and my head like snaps forward, and I'm like,
Okay, so Elma.
Where would you take Elma?
It seems like a pretty simple decision. We just go out to dinner to one of like the best places I can find. Then we just have a wonderful dinner and eat.
Hold up.
We might talk a little bit.
You might not be able to eat. You know why?
Why not?
She won't be able to decide what's on the menu.
Well, guess what? I'll buy everything.
Oof. Chuck, are you loaded?
We'll go to the all-you-can-eat buffet. Yeah.
But what should she eat first?
All of it.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
We just like we would eat a lot, maybe talk a little bit, but eating always takes priority.
Mm-hmm.
And if she wants to talk, we can talk. If she doesn't want to talk, we can just eat. I'm always down to eat.
Mm-hmm. You should probably give her a gift as well. She's very.
Yeah,
thoughtful.
I'd give her a gift of more food. I'd give her a gift card back to the buffet.
Only redeemable with you.
Only redeemable. I'll just give her a photocopy of the card, and I'll be like, if you need this card, call me up when we can come back.
Just give her the channel to the Food Network and tell her to tune in to Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Dude, I think she's. Can we just say? I think Elma would like that show.
I feel like she would as well.
Ready.
I feel like the only one who wouldn't like it would probably be Toru because there's no dragon tail on the menu.
I would fucking watch the shit out of a Guy Fieri anime.
That'd be great.
Can we? That's the third homework. Someone make a Guy Fieri anime.
Someone kickstart that.
Evangelion.
We'll kickstart that. Guy Fieri. We have no means of animating this, but Guy Fieri anime.
I hear he's a nice guy though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I'm not saying he's not a nice guy. I fucking love that.
No,
man.
but just so that we're not always just memeing on him. He's like a very chill.
No,
dude.
I don't meme on him. I love that man.
Me too.
We meme because we love.
And guess what? We have one more email.
Oh what?
Which this was the second email.
I didn't know about
since
this
our break. This is by Mr. Gaffa Cakes.
Ah, Gaffa.
He wrote, "Hey dudes, love ya. How are you dudes doing? This was a good email. See ya. Hashtag Pino is best grill." So there's several things to unpack with this very deep email.
Whoa, we didn't
First
even watch
off,
the A-Weebros anime yet.
Also, the title for this, or the subject line for this was first email. No, Gaffa, you're wrong. You missed it by like 20 days.
Yeah, it's okay, Gaffs.
So,
Oof, ouch, owie.
So he loves us. Gross. Ew, I hate.
Cooties.
Next. How are you dudes doing? I feel like I'm doing okay. I had a fire drill. I wish I died, but I didn't. So
I'm doing okay.
I have Dragon Ball Super to look forward to and beer in the fridge.
Oh,
I have
that's
Dragon
good.
Ball Super and One Piece to look forward to, as well as an evening with my pillow.
Are you mating
Okay.
with the pillow or sleeping?
No, I'm just throwing it on the ground. And I'm just taking the mattress.
And then this was a good email. It was an okay email. I'd rate it like a 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Please don't
Don't
sell yourself too much than you're worth.
unironically,
And then,
1 out of 1. Ironically,
Yeah.
2 out of 1.
Ironically, a 73 out of 37.
Yeah.
See ya. That's pretty self-explanatory.
Dude, I love
We'll never
see ya.
see this email again. Dude, I love hey ya.
All right.
I don't want to meet your daddy tonight. And then
All right. All right. All right. All
and
right,
Pino
all
is
right,
best
all
grill.
right.
That's undisputed fact.
No, you guys
Pino's
are just
best
you
grill.
guys are lying to me.
That's like
No.
saying the sky is blue.
That's like saying
But it's not.
That's like saying that Toru has good breasts.
It's just true.
It's just fact.
It's
Anyway,
actual factual.
if you want to get your email read on the air, like we've done for the first time ever in history, no one else has done this. You can find us at funkyanimePodcast@gmail.com. Once again, that is funkyanimePodcast@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing you talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about.
Do you
We'll
like
probably
have
read
to
it.
like type it like that? Do you have to be like funky and then like you have to mash on your keys? So you have to be. Hold on, I have a mechanical keyboard. This is perfect.
Yeah.
So you have to be like. Like that.
Yes.
That made me uncomfortable.
Yes. That's it, though.
But yeah, if you want to
That's-
be as constructive as our boy Ishtuk, or as very kind and generous as our boy Gaffs.
He obviously didn't subscribe to our Patreon.
He
so-
obviously said I'm best grill.
Well, we said before, that's not a compliment.
Okay.
That's basically just saying that 2 + 2 is 4. That's just how the world works.
Okay,
Okay,
I agree.
Grubble Snutch, what do we
Nah.
do next?
No, we don't have anything else to go off of. I accidentally fucked up
What do you mean?
my document of like what we're gonna do.
What do you mean?
When
We
I
have,
was mashing
we have
keys.
miscellaneous
We
next.
have-
We just
oh,
talk about
miscellaneous?
whatever.
I mean, I
love
don't
the
really have
dodgeball
much else to
episode.
say.
I do. I have a couple things to talk about. 'Cause,
Yeah,
come on.
dodgeball episode is one of my favorites.
Mhm.
Dude, I fucking love dodgeball.
It was great.
Guys, can we play dodgeball?
Yeah. Can we play wall
Can we
ball?
watch Dodgeball the movie?
Can we watch a
Yes.
series with Dodger on YouTube?
Yes.
Yes. Shout outs to Dodger, who's having
Shout
a
out
baby.
to Dodger.
Isn't she pregnant?
Yeah, she's preggo.
We don't know her
Nice.
like that, but we know her like that.
Okay, Pino. Well, there's a couple things that I wanted to talk about really quickly. The dub, not terrible.
I like the dub. I watched the
It's
dub.
pretty good. It's pretty good. Like, obviously, I'd prefer sub.
Mhm.
Like, that's just how my mind has been kind of programmed at this point.
Mhm.
But it's good. There's nothing bad about it. Hearing fucking Kana call Kobayashi a cucklord, that was very funny.
That was, yeah.
It made me giggle.
Funimation's doing a pretty good job.
It was very good. I wrote a couple, like, words down that...
Just a couple.
Typically, that's what you do with words.
Just write
Yeah.
a couple of them down, pause, and write some more.
God damn it. Okay. I couldn't find it, but
Okay.
like they said like some like real life shit and it was weird.
Yeah.
Like it was slang.
I
and
have-
was
I have-
uncomfortable.
I do have some, not trivia, but I have some, I remember that at the time that they were dubbing, I think it was either a simuldub or like after it finished, they started dubbing Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. There was like controversy in some of the lines that were changed, I think, and a lot of the
Yeah.
people were
There
angry.
was it was It was in one of the later episodes where Lukoa was actually in the sweater, the one that you really like.
Ah, yes.
It was
Something about the patriarchy, right?
Yeah, it was about societal norms, which was actually in the manga. The sub was different, and then it went back to the original manga reading, to the dub. So I was like, whatever, I don't care. But I didn't care either way. But everyone was like, oh, I can't believe Funimation's changing it so they could go against the patriarchy.
And this is why Chuck and Garb always implore people to check their sources.
Yeah, check your sources, you loser.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then the manga, obviously Manga Boy here. The manga's great.
You said it's a lot more lewd.
It is very lewd, much like the Love Live manga. It's way more lewd than the anime.
Watch out or I'll kiss you.
Well, you better calm down or else I'll fucking smooch you in the face.
Oh boy.
Oh, and it's just like, there's even an entire character, which is named Alulu. She's another dragon. I think they didn't put her in because I don't think she's as pivotal as a role as everyone else, and there's no main storylines connected with her that would affect...
Not only that, but she's a big boob lolly.
But, yeah, she's a lolly with big boobs, so I'm like, oof.
Like,
wait a second.
Double Lukoa's.
Are you sexualizing a lolly dragon right now?
I didn't.
The lolly was already sexualized when we found it.
I'm watching you.
Yeah, but it's like, she's...
Stop right there.
You violated the law.
Like, I liked her character in the manga, personally, but, like, you know, whatever, I don't care enough. And there's one other thing that we didn't talk about, is the OVA.
I did not watch the OVA.
I think I talked about a little bit of the stuff that happened in it, but...
The OVA was just basically, it was Valentine's Day, there's a love potion, Kana was gyrating all over Kobayashi, it was very weird. And then they went to the hot springs, and it was a good time.
I like the part where Toru said, "Shall we mate before returning?" Yes. I say that to you guys sometimes.
You do, and I'm like, oh.
So much sense.
Yeah, but that's it. That's all I really need to cover, unless we want to talk more about how great Elma is.
She's great.
Thank you.
I was just trying to find a little bit of trivia here, but there's not much.
We don't do trivia anymore.
We don't.
We don't do trivia no more.
I don't like trivia.
I can't believe, guys, we would never do trivia.
Yeah, we won't do that. Unlike, you know.
You know them.
You know.
Douglas.
The only bit of trivia on Kana's
Douglas
page...
Douglas doesn't do trivia anymore.
The only bit of trivia on Kana's page is that she has a habit of eating bugs and small animals.
She does do that.
Yeah.
And Lukoa is based off the Aztec god Quetzalcoatl. Because I can't pronounce anything, because I just don't know how to spell.
And Elma is as powerful and diligent... As powerful as she is diligent and driven, but is also naive and easily swayed by food due to her low income. I feel that.
Me too, thanks.
And that's all I feel about.
All right. Sounds.
Is there anything else that we want to cover before we do names? What is this image?
It's supposed to be a GIF, I think.
Yeah, it's supposed to. I'll put it up later, but.
Oh no! If you open up the link, it's definitely just giant boobies bouncing.
Ooh, when did we get this?
Yeah,
That's because I have Nitro.
Oh right.
I'm not putting this up.
Don't put it up. I don't want to get flagged.
We'd get flagged for inappropriate content.
Yeah,
but
because that boy's face is red.
That boy ain't right.
So should we move on to the ratings?
No.
Okay. Good night.
That's it. Good night, everyone.
No ratings for this one.
It was terrible. Goodbye.
I'd give this...
I didn't get, enough negativity in. I had to get it out.
I'd give this a game over. Okay. Wait, wrong show.
I give it... Let's see. What was it? Was it out of 10 or 5?
5.
5.
I would give it
a solid... Between a 3 point... No, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. For sure.
There you go. I was like, Garb, come on. Yeah, how could you not give this bitch at least a 4?
There's just not enough. I would just want there to be more of it. Is the only thing.
Oh, well, yeah. The manga isn't releasing as often as I wish. So we'll see where that goes. But Pino, what about you?
You know, initially I came in with the mindset of, since I didn't really continue it the first time, I wasn't going to enjoy it the second time through. However, you know, there are aspects of the show which kept me wanting more, obviously. And I'd probably give this a 3.9 out of 5. Like, it's almost there.
Man, you guys are swinging low with these balls.
What do you mean low? I think the lowest I've ever done was a 3, right?
Well, yeah, because Garb was like a 2.37.
That was a funny bit.
That was a bad bit. But I now have to rank on comparison with Kimono Friends as a 4.1.
Oh my god, why did you give it a 4.1?
He's a fool.
I gave it like a 3 point something, I think. And so now, like, if anything, I need to like rank shit super high now, so I'm now going in decimal places. so I give this a 4.3.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not being like, oh, it's a 5.7 out of 5.
Oh, Douglas, I got too much water.
Douglas, look at this dragon. But it's like I just really fucking like the show. Yeah. I've watched it I think 5 times at this point.
Ooh, oh my god!
My goodness,
I've seen it twice, and I'm like satisfied
because I fucking love this show.
I can't wait.
It's just it's like it's a happy show. I can't not be happy when watching this. It just makes me go hee.
Whoa, Michael, was that you, Michael Jackson?
Douglas. Okay, that's it.
No.
Good work, everyone.
Nice. But if you want to give us your ratings, leave it down in the comments. If you liked it, if you hated it, if you want to see more of it, you can tell us. Or you can,
if you're listening to audio, email us.
Yeah.
Or tweet at us.
Yeah, we have a Twitter.
A-Weebros.
Or you know what?
Or we all have like individual Twitters. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you don't want to see Garb's likes.
You don't. I don't do anything on Twitter.
Yeah, Pino has his locked. So mine's the best bet. So
it's locked. Oh, I should unlock
How
it.
dare you?
It's been locked for like 6 months, Pino. What are you doing?
I think it just has the icon that says it's locked.
maybe he played us all. Maybe Pino played us like a fucking fiddle.
Pino is secretly like a 3,000 IQ genius.
I'm playing 3D chess. Well, actually, no, 4D chess.
4D chess. And there's so many dimensions he can't keep track.
You're right. I can't even handle 1D chess.
Well, guess what?
What about double D chess?
Dude.
Only with Lukova. Only with her.
Delightfully dragonish of you.
Yeah, I see.
Can we end this, please?
Anything last that we want to say before we close this bitch up? We're good?
I just like boobs, man.
Understandable. Don't we all?
I'm going to really miss this show.
Don't worry, there'll never be a second season.
Pino, you can't watch this show ever again. That's it. Okay, well, guess
Later,
what?
Dudes.
I chose the next one. That's actually releasing a week from now.
Oh.
So get your asses in gear.
What are we watching?
Because we're going to be watching Interstellar 45, or how it's read, Interstellar 5555, the story of the secret star system, but story, secret star, and system all start with 5.
And what's the gimmick about this again?
It's a Toei animation between Toei and Daft Punk on Daft Punk's Discovery album, their second studio album, which has like all their big hits like Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, and all that shit, like Superheroes as well. Wait, and all that good stuff.
Really?
So it's only like an hour somewhat long. So
it'll be an easy one for us.
It's an easy one for you guys too. You only have to watch an hour of this good stuff, but it's great.
Are you saying
you
this
should watch it?
What is this a movie?
What would you say, Pino?
Is this Interstellar 555555555 a movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Minus like 5 fives.
Yeah. Okay. It's only over the course of the Daft Punk album.
This is awesome.
So okay, so
I'm looking forward to this.
I'm looking forward to recording that because I'm not a big Daft Punk fan. I want to see like how I'll feel after that.
Yeah.
Remember, nerds, you can reach us at funkyanimepodcast@gmail.com. Once again, that is funkyanimepodcast@gmail.com. The stinkiest boys on the internet.
And shout outs to our father, Funky Kong.
Dude.
Bodacious.
He's pretty bodacious.
Dude, yes.
Well, that's been it. That's been us. We've been the three Rebros. This has been the Funky Anime Podcast. And,
I love you.
We love you a whole lot. And stay fapping, my friend.
Don't forget, on our third dimensional plane is Garb. On the fifth dimension is Chuck. And I'm here on the first plane. We'll see you next week.